What's going on YouTube? Orlando Usher here. Welcome back to the channel. Hey, it's coming together. That's all I can say. It's coming together. Um, like I said, I like to come with good positive energy about the 1976 Chevy Impala and just all old school cars in general. I mean, a lot of us are not rich. A lot of us are working on a little to no budget. But like I keep saying in some of the previous videos, you just work with what you got. There's never gonna be a perfect situation. You know what I mean? At this point in my life, I thought, I have way more money I got now, and I could go out and buy more cars and add to my collection when I felt like it. But no, that's not the case. Everything happens in life, and we just have to adapt to it. But I just trying to bring y'all some hope, some inspiration to finish those cars and get those cars back to where you can have some fun memories of growing up. There's a lot of shows on TV that shows like there's shops overhauling, garage squad. Them guys that come out and finish the car for you. But in most cases, that's a dream. And dreams without actions behind it, that's what they stay. They stay dreams. So you have to put action behind it. So, we live in a world where the internet is driven by internet, it's just different now versus the times when those old cars were born and they dominated the highways and the streets. It's different now. So parts can be scarce, parts can be rare, but this thing called Facebook Market, man, is amazing. So I was telling you guys I was gonna change it from a 2-barrel to a 4-barrel, but brand new carburetors, whew, they're amazingly high. A lot of them start at $350, low threes, all the way up to the thousands of dollars. And I know most people are working on a very little to no budget type of thing, and those are the people that I'm really aiming these videos at, and just people in general, because you can't lose hope. You gotta keep going. It may take you 5 years, it may take you 10 years or longer. It's been a while for me, and I thought by now I would have the Donk, aka the Don. That's the name that I call it, my baby, finished by now, and I can move on to other ventures. But life don't work that way. But like I was saying, in the Facebook market, you can find pretty much any part you could type in. So I was looking for a carburetor, 4-barrel carburetor, because I just could be putting money in other places on the car versus spending on one part. But I know you can't always go the cheap route. But if you ain't got it right then and there, you got to use what you got. So that's what I did. I went into the Facebook market and found a quarter jet. It needs rebuilding, but the guy who's gonna fix it for me is also like one of the best carburetor guys. Used to be in his area and still is, but he's not as out there like he used to be. But I went into the Facebook marketplace and I got me a 4-barrel carburetor. And man, it's definitely has been through it. But I must say I'm impressed, because seeing stuff like this, we as Americans are just people that love cars. We used to see parts like this land on our grandfathers, porches and barns, storage yards, or whatever. And we didn't think, hey, we need to be stockpiling this stuff or hoarding this stuff, because one day they're going to be scarce, and they're going to be very limited and not really made like they were made back in the day. Remanufactured, refurbished, or whatever. It's really not like it was when it came from the manufacturer. So, I looked up and got one for $60, and it needs rebuilding. But I am very, very satisfied with it, because this guy is going to bring it back to life along with the car. So, man, I'm very, very pleased. It's a Rochester 4-barrel carburetor, $60. The rebuild kit is like $20, $25, maybe a little more, but it beats going out buying one for $350 if you don't have it. So guys, set aside worrying about how you're gonna get it done. just put the action into it, and everything will start falling into place. If you ain't got it like that, you got kids, you got a wife, you got a girlfriend, whatever else you taking care of your parents, whatever else you got, don't sell that car, man. You know, there's a will, there's a way. That's what my folks used to always tell me. So, you know, with buying that, it just, like I said, it's just showing me that it can be done. It can be done. And along the way, you're going to meet people that know this person, that know that person. Just have your money together. The money that you do have for the car. It's not easy. Nothing's easy. That's what I always say. I always tell myself that. Even at this point in my life, I'm still trying to, you know, I'm still trying not to try to get ahead of myself, I guess I could say. Because I want everything done when I want it done. I think that's the majority of all of us. But we all know it don't happen that way in life. So, you know, like I said, you know, just getting the Rochester, the 4-barrel, get that old 2-barrel off. I got some more parts. Stay tuned. I got more videos. I'm going to break those down. I'm not, you know, a mechanic or guru or anything like that. But I like to shed some light on just putting it all together and getting things that I need to bring it all together, and still like try to educate myself, because by now I would have thought I could take a motor out myself. You know, I can go out there, disassemble the motor, the drive train shaft and all that stuff, and all the other components that go with that, and take that motor out myself. That's a goal of mine, and in the future I am going to do that. I got some big things popping, some big things brewing. So I got a lot of exciting stuff. One of these days I'm gonna take y'all to what I call the graveyard. Not necessarily the graveyard of, you know, human bodies or anything, but just old cars. And that's a friend of mine, and he has some treasures there. And you know, it's just amazing that some of these places are still around. Some may be tucked away because, you know, these cars are becoming very rare, if not already rare. So a lot of people try to, you know, safeguard them, and they try to keep them from being stolen or you know, vandalized or anything, because people are crazy. But you know, like I said, it's all about trying to get my 350 to run faster, get my car finished, because like I said, who knows? One day I may go LS. It's been on my mind real heavy. But after having a talk with one of my best friends, he was telling me, man, just finish where you're at. You know what I mean? Because I know I put a lot of money into this project already. And your mind is just going everywhere. And a lot of people don't even really, they don't even finish what they start. And lately I've been checking the market, and you got a lot of projects, especially with the don'ts, the two-doors, the hard tops, and they're not as popular as the convertibles. But I was saying, if I just had the cash like that, I'd be buying some of these cars, man, just to you know, have them, stockpile them, drive them, and you know, maybe bless somebody with them or a raffle or something. You don't never know, because these cars are not like they used to be anymore. They're not as common unless you go to a car show. But we know how that could be sometimes, you know, with the COVID-19 and how how society is now. Is different. Everything is different. You got some people going out and they're just mingling like nothing's out there. But with me, you know, having kids and a wife, and my parents are getting older now, and we do have some elderly people in our family, older people in our family. We try to be cautious, but you know, I do believe things get back to somewhat normal. This is just showing that everybody should have, I guess, some sort of more caution on being more sanitized and more cleaner. But just getting back to the car, man, it's amazing. Everything is coming together. I am dropping the car off hopefully this weekend, if the rain holds where it is and stuff like that. But either way, it's going in the shop. I said next week in the last video, so it is going in the shop. I'm gonna take y'all along the way with that, and I'm gonna come to y'all again with another video, just, you know, taking it out and just showing you guys that the performance is not there that I want to, you know, prior to me taking it to the shop versus when I get it back and the power should be there where I want it to be. So it's coming along. It's very exciting. I'm excited. I'm not telling a lot of people what I'm doing except you guys and whoever sees this. But guys, don't feel like there's no hope. You know what I mean? We kind of get in a desperate situations when money comes to play. Bills. A lot of people losing their jobs, and at the end of the day, the car is your prized possession. And sometimes people be like, well, you gotta pick and choose. Is it gonna be the bills? Is it gonna be the car? Is it gonna be other things that your mind might shift to? Your wife is pregnant. It could be a number of things. But these cars were there in your childhood for a reason. And when you was finally able to get the car, you got it. You was excited. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna finish it. This is my project. And when it comes out, we all can see the end game. But in the middle of all that, that's when the problems come in. You might get fired. You might something might come up in life where that money that you was gonna use for the car goes towards something else. But like I said, don't sell it. Just do all you can to try to bring it back to life. I mean, it's been tough for me. You know what I mean? I keep on sometimes thinking about selling it, but it's always something that's bringing me back. I can hear my friend, Mr. Dunn, always in my ear. And these be the people sometimes that sell you these cars. You see them on country roads, and you see them in people's driveways, and they be like, this car's been in my family for years, and I would love to see it come back to life. But they either too old and stuff like that, so they be like thinking in your mind like, yeah, that's my inspiration. So this, like I said, these are for you guys. Just take y'all along my journey with my 1976 Chevy Impala, and just trying my best to keep y'all updated and keep y'all in the loop about what's going on. And it's coming together. I'm very excited. And like I said, I got my Rochester Carburetor, Rochester quarter jet. I bought it from a guy on the Facebook market. Check that out. Other parts that you guys may need. And you can always bargain with people. They may have one price up, but they don't put those parts on there to keep them. They put those parts on there to sell them. They might have it on there for 80. Tell them you got 50, 60. Money talks. So just do your research, people. Stick firm to your what y'all are trying to do, and don't sell that car. Bring it back to life. Still on the journey with me. Comment in the section below. Subscribe to the channel. It's gonna be one amazing, big old prize in the end. It's like in the book of the Alchemist. Pablo was going out trying to find treasure, and in the end he did. So it's exciting along the way, and some days are not as fun as others. But you guys stay inspired, and stay tuned. It's coming together. Catch you guys later.